Grambling Tigers. You'll see number 1 on your screen. That is George Young. And SWAC football is underway in Grambling, Louisiana. The Tigers from Grambling does not go very far. 8 yards to go, so he got 2 yards on that run. Smith looking to pass, and now he's going to be pulled down in the backfield. Tigers with a lot of...
He's all about getting it back to its greatness.
3rd and long. Smith throws near the sideline. It's going to be low, and it's an incomplete backfield for the Tigers. Crawley will throw on the slant. Has his man. It's a completed pass to Antonio Jones, and we will see where they spot. So the drive will continue. Crawley to throw again. Comes back to the top of the screen, and his receiver slipped down on the play. That was Javon Robinson. And long to go for Crawley. In the pocket. Steps up, has a beautiful pocket, and completes this pass. A nice catch inside again by number to this game. 0-2, so they're trying to make something happen. Crawley has some time. Fires near the sideline. What a great catch over there. And that's going to be a first down year. Lions put a man in motion. And they pass it underneath to Young. Excuse me, not to Young. That was number 2 on the carry. This time they go back to Young again. Quick cut, nice spin. And he's into the open field in a great run. Right, Young, who came into his right. And the handoff. And a nice gain by Florida Memorial. The Lions doing a great job. And 4 to go for the first down. Pump. Didn't throw the football. Now he's going to run with it. Got a hole. He dives forward, and he comes Saquon Smith to pick. And Smith is going to pass it. Fires into the end zone and is tipped away. A fine play by 170 pounds, as I mentioned before. He also plays on the defensive line, and he punched that one through. And that's why Tony Hull is calling the plays for the Grambling Tigers. So they go back to Falk, caught in the backfield, and he's going to be dropped. A great job by that defense.
Charles Phillips was one of them right there. He's the one that stopped it. You know, it's one of those things, good tackling teams do what?
Scrimmage. Go back to the run. It's Falk, and he goes up the middle with some power. And look at Falk. Chalk. Turns, and he hands it off again. It's going to be his running back, Williams. Williams makes a great move, and Chance Williams is in. Little Dan's got the hips shaking right there at the end, and he takes it in for the touchdown.
Come around the edge, and he sets up the defender right here. Hey, I'm going to come out inside. No, back outside. And he's got such...
And his kick is good. Hooked it right through there. And the give is to Young. And Young has some room. He goes off tackle, but a nice burst by Young. And he's going to pick up a first. And Smith will try to pass it on 3rd down. He has some pressure, and he throws. And a nice job by the Tigers. Crawley to throw it. Has some pressure. Dumps it underneath. And a big play by the defense. Deshaun down now for the Tigers from Grambling. Crawley steps up in the pocket, throws near the sidelines. It's caught. High pass, but it's caught and stepped out of bounds. Down is J.R. Water, freshman. So an empty backfield now for Crawley. Throws it, completes his pass. Nice job down the sideline. The receiver still on his feet. That is Tylen Wee with a big gain for the short. For the Grambling Tigers, they go to the pitch to Elder. Another flag is down. Elder turns the corner, and he dives out of bounds at around the 4-yard. 1st and 10. Elder on the carry again, and he's in for the Grambling touchdown. Keeler. So the extra point attempt again. This time it is good, and Duarte does a good job of putting the Tigers out in front. 14. Snap is high, but they handle it, caught in the end zone, and he's going to be dropped for safety. A great job by the Grambling defense.
Jordan Harris started getting more aggressive, and players, there's nothing on the defensive side of the ball, but you know this, when you have a chance more time, watch him just coming barreling through, and he grabs them. Big number 98's the one that started the party in the backfield.
So after the safety, Grambling got the kickoff, and here they go, 1st and 10. Going deep, and he has his receiver, and it's knocked away. Couldn't pull it in. Darius Conley.
And I think the opposite happened in Florida Memorial. Looks like they lost their...
Wilbon breaks it into the secondary, and just like that, Walt Wilbon comes up with a huge... Lions will try to throw it this time. Smith is flushed from the pocket, still looking downfield, and he has his man, but a secondary. Now, Smith again has to roll to his left. looking deep down the field, has a receiver, and he puts it right in the basket. Saquon Smith with a beautiful, this is his first game of the year, and boy, is he making a big contribution. So Smith again steps up in the pocket, turns on the Jets, and he does a great job. Turns and hands again. And a good job by Wilbon, who bangs his way forward. And like Coach told, Morissette, number 4, is to the left. Smith stepping up in the pocket, looking deep over the middle. And he had a man open in the back of the end. It stood still again, but by the time he found him, the Tigers
thought he had an interception. It was close. Watch him go flying for this, but just too much motion hitting him out of the ball. Nobody's just left open.
4th down now. Man open, and it's going to be a touchdown for the Lions. A great pass by Smith. And he got it.
I was just saying, Grambling hasn't left a hole in their defense, and right there, they had a hole, and the Lions found it.
An offensive standpoint with a new offensive coordinator, and right there they go back to the run again, and they're having a lot of success with the run as Floyd Chalk.
And having a new offensive coordinator there and getting the feel of it. Look at that run.
Back to Chalk again, still on his feet. Floyd Chalk with the Grambling Tigers, and he's back again. Has some time this time, floats it downfield. This time he overshoots his man, and it's almost intercepted by overs. And that was a big one right there. Chalk on the handoff, and he's going to pick up a nice gain. Make it about 6 yards, 5 yards in the first half. Fake to Chalk, come back the other way to Lyndon Rash, and the big fellow tries to pick up what he could get. He probably victory of the year. Crawley goes to the little screen, dumps it off, and the flag comes down as soon as Chance Williams made the catch. Chance Williams is in for the touchdown, but we do have the back out on the field. But that guy, the extra point attempt is good, and the Grambling Tigers will increase the job of turning it into points.
Or chance, maybe no chance of tackling.
The 45 seconds to go, up to throw this time. Fires near the sideline, has a man open. That's a completed pass, and that may be a late hit out of bounds. Crawley back, turns, hands to Chance Williams. Chance can be a home run hitter. Ball is on the turf. Let's see. Nope, that wasn't it. He's caught. It looked like Crawley to Williams again. Tries to turn the corner, and he's caught again in the backfield. This time it's Tyreek Collins. The kick by Duarte is good. Antoine Williams gives again on the handoff, and they're going to push it up close to the sticks. It's going to be just short. So Williams does a good job of churt down and probably about a yard.
Yeah, I don't think
low on the sideline. Wilbon is in the game. He gets the football, does a nice hesitation move, and he almost turned the corner. Walt, really big play.
And again, I think you're
for the Lions to keep it alive. They give it to Wilbon. He has a hole, and Wilbon, he fakes inside, cuts to the outside, and Wilbon is into the end zone. Let's see where they official. He did knock down the pylon there, but what a run by Walt. Tigers. Cross to his right, has a man all by himself, and he's going to have the first down and more. He slipped play for number 17, Tylon Williams.
Playmakers make plays, right? But how about your quarterback? We talked about that in the half, right? But does a great job, nice and calm, puts the ball where he can do something with it. And again, look at that juke move. And then 19 with a great block there.
Grambling has used a couple of kickers in this game, and that one is good. Beautiful kick, and just like that, the Grambling Tigers. So here comes the third down, 3rd and long. Williams steps up, and he's going to be caught and dropped, and Matthews was coming first. Johnson with a big tackle. Bad snap. Over Crawley's head, picked up in the backfield by Chalk, and that's going to be a huge loss for the Tigers. But back to Crawley, it was very difficult to manage. So the pass is complete. So Florida Memorial making a move here on first down with the completed Browder from Williams. So handoff to Young, and look at this guy, excuse me, that was Wilbon, but he shot through that hole like Young. He showed Williams this time. Pressure underneath him, dumps it off to Young. And George Young is not going to pick up much this time. 18-yard line for the Lions. They go back to the running game. Nice move to get something out of nothing. Keno Marissette getting some action. They go quickly, and boy, he just about broke that one for a touchdown. It's good tackle by the Tigers, but this time he gives it to Elder. Elder has a seam, Elder into the secondary, still on his feet, finally dragged down at mid there.
You know, it's funny, Elder must have heard.
Crawley with a nice fake, still has it, dumps it underneath to his big tight end, still on his feet, tiptoe down the sidelines, and and the pass is going to come from Williams, and it's going to be picked off. So Williams, in the first, had one picked, returned for a touchdown. This time, Antoine Williams.
See, he throws it flat-footed. And Trent Henry does a remarkable job with the NFL.
Tigers go to the run again, and he takes it inside the 5, maybe down to the 2-yard line. That is, Crawley gives it inside, and it's a touchdown for Grambling. Good run inside for the TD. I think it's the Tigers.
Oh, chalk is low.
Tigers. So Rinker on the extra point attempt, and he drilled it. I mean, he put that all the way up the hill. So Grambling with the handoff and a big gain on the play, and way to finish off that run. How about that run? And another big one by the Grambling Tigers, and it's a touchdown. Number 6 for 8.
Talk about capping it off. They're able to cap off. And again, look at the offensive line block. There's 62 again, creating the huge hole, and he finishes it off.
Point for the Grambling Tigers. His kick is good. Grambling Tigers has dropped to 5th. Now the G-men are knocking at the door again. This time, the keeper right there, he takes it in for the touchdown. That is the back
ground. Doesn't look like he's exploding, but watch, he is just churning up the ground there. He even slowed down towards the end.
And back up the hill for Grambling on defense. As Antoine Williams passes, has a man open, and that's a touchdown, and that's a first down. 1st and 10 for the Lions, and another big run. You can see George Young still running hard. And another give up the middle. So right now, look at George Young go. Excuse me, that is the big fella, Wilbon.
Wants to score.
Another run by Wilbon, and he just runs over a couple of defenders. Tigers jumped on defense, and here comes the flag. He didn't want to throw it, but he did. It's an incomplete pass, and it may have been defense Tigers.
Yeah, and it's once one flag came out.
Look.
Yeah, he
never turned around. He did a fantastic job. And Young carries again, and he's in for the touchdown.
Lewis, you talked about him, 11 total tackles for him. He played a whale of a game, and you're right.
Serge Champagne, and it's going to be blocked again. Ball is loose, and the Tigers that is a live ball and a big return.
47 right there, just kind of steps away, and then they're like, no, man, it's a live ball, I'm going.
Quentin Talley with a big block on the play, man. He really.
And get ready for conference play. I think it's important for them, because right now it's no matter what happened before this, it's where you go from here. And
what a day it was for the Grambling Tigers. So for